So did you know that in the home service industry specifically, whether it's HVAC, electrical, heating and air, pressure washing, landscaping, all home service-based companies in the greatest country on earth, did you know that in the first year of opening your business, 25% of you are going to go out of business? Did you know that in the first 5 years of owning your business, 50% of you will go out of business? That is a statistical fact. So, in the room, if you've been in business under 5 years, stand up. All right, now think about this. In a room of 300, look how many people are standing. Now think about half of you in a 5-year span of time won't be in the industry. Now, that should bother you. That should concern you. It concerns me. But did you know it's preventable? Like, you can change things to fix that epidemic. And here's one of the main things you can fix is stop wearing all the hats. Start delegating. Did you know that's one of the main reasons that home service companies go out of business? Is because you're trying to do it all? Man, I'll never forget one Christmas Eve when everything seemed so great. The money's coming in, the grandkids are there, presents are being opened. Man, life is just grand. Everything is going perfect. And my wife comes over to me and she slightly wraps her arm around me and says, "Babe, what's wrong with you, babe?" "Nothing, I'm good. Nothing, I'm good." No, babe, there's something wrong. What is the matter?" And you know how men are, right? We're men, right? Men, raise your hand. We don't like admitting when we got problems. So I don't like admitting when I feel like I'm failing. And I say, "Baby, I'm just tired. I'm burnt out. I'm wore out. I'm exhausted. I'm physically exhausted. I'm mentally drained. I'm wearing all the hats in the company, all the hats. Babe, I'm doing the sales. I'm doing the admin. I'm doing the email. I'm doing the follow-up. I'm doing the scheduling. And not just the office work. I'm doing all the actual work. Like I'm going out and working and climbing the ladders and washing the roofs and the houses and the concrete. And I'm doing it all. And babe, if this is what winning feels like, I'm done. I'm done. I'd rather lose. It's not worth it to me." How many of us have ever been there? Come on, guys. We've been there, right? I don't know if you've been where I'm fixing to go. But my wife took 2 steps back and she said, "Really? You're burned out. You're tired. You're fatigued." She said, "Do you know you can hire people to solve all these problems? Why don't you hire people?" And I said what everybody says. Nobody can do it like I can. Nobody's going to show up like I show up. Babe, there's no good help. Come on, guys. Y'all feel the same way? Is this real? And she looked at me and said, "When you were at Pepsi, didn't you hire people for like a huge company?" I said, "I did." She said, "Didn't you train them how to drive 18-wheelers and literally teach them how to haul product up and down the road in a huge 18-wheeler?" "I did." I said, "I did." She said, I'm curious, has any of those people ever killed anybody?" I said, "No." She said, "Why not?" I said, "Because I trained them. You know, I trained them." "What do you mean, why not?" She said, "Well, if you can train people literally how to drive an 18-wheeler up and down the highway, why can't you teach somebody how to spray bleach on a house and rinse it off?" And then she turned and walked off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that hurt. That stung. That knocked the wind out of my sails. Because she was right. And I didn't like her for being right. But I loved her for being real.